Now introducing Ellen DeGeneres.
Woo! Yeah, Ellen.
Alright. Wow. All the kindness right back at you guys. Anyways, today on the show we only have one guest star today, thanks to budget cuts. Well, anyways, she's...
What is she now?
Let me just have her say it. Introducing Oprah Winfrey.
Oh yeah! Humpback whales.
So, Oprah, what have you been up to lately?
Well, now that you put it so rudely, Ellen. Obviously, I shaved my head. But that was just because it's all part of this...
Alright, moving on. What else have you been up to?
Well, I've been solving and teaching math equations to orphan children all over the world.
Alright, yeah. So anyways, what kind of math equations? Because I don't really know any. Just
Well,
saying.
I have been teaching one-step equations, two-step, distributive, variables on both sides, and what else is there? Combining like terms. That's a good one. It's a very good one.
Well, what's your favorite then?
I'd have to say the distributive property.
Of course. Alright,
What's well,
yeah.
it's rudely again.
Can you give me an example? Because I'm still a bit confused. I don't know
Well,
what equation is.
this is my favorite. There's a child in Asia. This is his favorite.
Alright, so 4 parentheses x plus 6 end parentheses equals 44.
Looks mathematical, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks nice. So
Yeah.
how would one solve this?
How would one solve this nice, very, very nice grammar? Well, you would go about by distributing, like me, distributing 4 to x, and because you have to be fair, you have to distribute it to the 6 too.
Alright, so
So
does that mean you
would
add
look
4?
like that? No.
Multiply?
Yes.
Alright, so you multiply 4 by
So
x
you would
and
write
6
4x
plus 4, 6.
plus 4 times
Parentheses
6.
And then that equals 44, yeah. And so then you just multiply 4 by 6 and...
Then I have no space, so I must erase. So then you go from that to writing 4x plus 24, because 6 times 4 is 24.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not that stupid.
Not what Paris Hilton told me.
Hate Paris.
Oh, do I know it?
Alright, moving on. Anyways, 4x plus 24 equals 44. Isn't that a two-step equation now?
Nay, horsey. Nay.
I mean, yes.
Nay is for horses. Nay sounds like no well.
Alright. Well then, how would you solve it now?
How? Well, you would go about this rather complicated equation by subtracting 24. SpongeBob's favorite number. From both sides. Don't forget that. Both sides, children. Both in. Ellen. Oh yes, I see what I did now.
Yeah. See, I knew that.
And then, since you was... oh, wait. Gotta be perfect on the show. 44 minus 24 is... Come
20?
on. Yes, Ellen. Yes, 20.
Alright, so then you would get 4x equals 20.
Is it, Ellen? Is it really?
Yeah, 4x equals 20.
4x equals 20.
Yeah. Alright, so then what?
Divide 4.
Well,
Are you trying to correct me?
Divide 4.
Alright, what do you do now?
Divide 4.
You divide, of course.
4. Divide 4.
But just let me erase this really quick. I must divide. Divide.
Oh, so you would divide 4 by 20.
Yes.
Same with
So
4x.
4x
4x
equals 20, and then you would divide.
equals 20. And
Divide
then
on both
divide
sides.
4. No, oh, wait. See? Even I make mistakes. Divide 20 into 4 groups, which would be 5.
You show us the work?
Will you give me a second? Sorry.
You also have to divide 4x by 4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have to divide
I'm gonna
4x by
divide
4. Hurry up.
Which would
Right.
be 0, because 20 minus 20 is 0.
Alright?
Okay, x is
So that would mean x would be equal to 5?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so is that it, or is there more to this equation?
You tell me, Ellen. Does it look finished to you?
How do you know if it's right?
Well, Miss Mathematical Pants, you have to check, of course,
Right.
because you can't go to the grocery store and buy onions without checking how much they weigh, because you don't know how much to pay that way.
Alright, well, how would you go about checking this?
Well, of course, you rewrite the problem, but you must
Oh, you
Use
substitute
quiz.
the x with the 5.
substitute another good word, I must admit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it would be 4 times 5 instead of x, with the 5 inside the parentheses, of course, plus 6 equals 44. Now just go on about solving it. Oh yeah, 44, not 4. And so it would be distribute 5, and we distribute 4 to 5, and then distribute another 4 to 6. And then you would have to write 4 times 5 plus 4.
No.
6.
Actually,
No.
order of operations here. Let me correct you, Oprah.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Actually, using PEMDAS, parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, subtract, you would do 5 plus 6 first because they're in parentheses.
Oh, yes, I forgot about
So
that.
5 plus 6 equals 11. And then you multiply that by 4. Like so. And then you get 44 equals 44.
Are you writing with your right hand? Are you a lefty?
Yes, I am.
Mm.
And so is that it? Is that the check?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that isn't very
That
hard.
concludes our math equation.
Alright, well, I guess that concludes our show too. Thank you, Oprah. Good night, everybody. Alright, if you'll come with me. Oh yeah, by the way, you all get humpback whales.
Humpback whale.